What's up, Ty Squad? Welcome back to another video and happy Vlogmas Day 22. We are so close to Christmas and I'm excited for Christmas Day. I'm going to be bringing, on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, I'm going to be bringing you some Christmas vlogs. So I'm actually going to end Vlogmas with some real vlogs because all of Vlogmas hasn't really been vlogs except for I think the Christmas lights one. Like I said, because it hasn't been a lot going on this holiday season, so I thought that I would try to actually create some sit-down content videos just to keep the content interesting and have some ideas flowing. But today, we're doing one of my favorite types of videos. We're doing a story time. Today, we're doing a Christmas story time, and it's going to be a story about when I didn't get anything for Christmas because of my grades. Let's just get into it. So, I'm trying to think, what age was I when this happened? I think this was 7th grade. So how old are you in 7th grade? Like around 12-ish, 13, whatever, how old I was. But anyway, so how this all started is that the school district of Philadelphia is very petty. And y'all know y'all are petty for this. The school district of Philadelphia has the bright idea to try to ruin kids' lives and release report cards like a few weeks before Christmas. Now, I mean, if you do everything you're supposed to do, it actually bodes well for you because it's kind of like you might get that extra reward. But if you had a mess up semester, you basically just had your Christmas ruined, like I did. So basically what happened was I got a D on my report card. I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you? On my 7th grade math grade for, what was it? Was it a specific type of math? I think at that time we were just still doing like everyday math. So it was just an everyday math class. I received a D on my report card, which, mind you, up until then I had never ever received a grade like that. All my grades now, I may have got a few comments that I talk too much in class as in elementary school. But I ain't never get no bad grade. That's one thing I ain't never do. I ain't never get no bad grade. So when I saw that D, I was just as shocked. I was just as shocked as my parents. And I'm sitting there trying to explain to them that I did not deserve a D. And I don't know what's going on. But my parents, that didn't work. They were basically like,
yeah, we don't want to hear it. That's it. Christmas canceled.
And I'm just sitting there like, what? Like, now at first I thought they were bluffing because I'm like, no, they too nice. They still gonna get me some stuff for Christmas. I'll fast forward to Christmas Day soon. But I'm sitting there trying to plead with them. And mind you, that particular class, let's just say I didn't have the best relationship with the teacher. And I don't think it was a mess. Like, I'm really not trying to like start going and dragging this teacher, but it was a mess. First of all, anybody knows that going to certain public schools and going to the public school that I did, there was not much focus on learning going on because you had to dodge a ruler or dodge a book or dodge a fight. Like, it just wasn't conducive to a learning environment. I'm sorry, my elementary school, if you're hearing this, and my principal, it was a mess. And you know it was a mess. A straight mess.
Foolery. Catastrophe.
Let me stop. I'll try to think of some other words. It was just a mess. So, yeah, so basically I'm trying to like tell my parents, like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I understand everything in the class. I don't know what's going on, why I get a D. So, mind you, so fast forward to Christmas, I think that they're kind of bluffing, y'all. I got gifts, but all my gifts that year were board games for me and my brother to play.
You just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I just had to sit there like that. And mind you, there's some kids who don't even get any presents. So like I was grateful for that, but I knew that I asked for something else, and I knew that they had planned to get me other things. So I knew that they canceled whatever they got me. So that, I just want to put that out there, that like, I know some kids don't get any presents for Christmas, and presents isn't what Christmas is all about. But as a child, man, come on now. Like, you really do. You'd be looking forward to those presents, or at least whatever your parents could get you. So I knew that they could have possibly got me more, but they said Christmas was canceled because of my grades. So now, mind you, I didn't know exactly what they got me until probably about a month or two later, that they had got me a PSP. And the very same day that they picked my report card up, I remember them going to the store and they returned it. I don't know if you all remember the PSP. It was the PlayStation Portable. Oh my God, I wanted one of those things so much. At that time, it was all the rave. Like, everybody wanted a PSP because it was like so decent. Like, you can get a PlayStation like in handheld, you could take it in the car and stuff. So that was kind of like, it revolutionized kind of, I believe, the handheld game experience. There had been other handheld games up to that point already, but the PSP to me seemed like the first handheld game that was closest to the actual system that you would play on the TV. So yeah, that sucked. That sucked a lot. And I'm like, first of all, y'all had to tell me. And that my parents are petty for that. Y'all ain't have to tell me what y'all took back. Y'all could have just took it back, taught me a lesson, but I guess that was what they wanted to do. They wanted to add in a lesson. Oh, but y'all, here's what the story gets better or worse for me. So mind you, months after that, I'm still telling them like, y'all, I'm not doing anything wrong in this class. This is just ridiculous. It's insanity. It's a catastrophe. It's devastating. Let me stop being dramatic, but something is going wrong. So finally, my mom has a meeting with said teacher, and she asked, why did I get a D in the class? Can she show some justification? First of all, I believe this lady pulled out one crumpled paper. One crumpled paper. That was a test. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure we did a lot of other work this semester. Where's the rest of the work? So my mom already started to suspect something was going on. Then my mom looks at the test grade, and I told y'all it was insane. My test said I got, what was it? Oh, I got, I think, 9 out of 20 correct on the test. But y'all, there were 10 questions. My mom counted the questions. There were 10 questions. There were 10 questions on that test, but she said I got 9 out of 20 correct. And then my mom is asking her like, okay, first of all, I'm looking at this test and the math, now that is bad. We're in the math class and the math don't add up on this test. So like, that's already just ridiculous. So the teacher then goes to explain, well, it was because of the explanations. His explanations weren't as strong enough for this exam. Explanations. This is math. This ain't no English class. Talking about some explanation. And my mom, this is what my mom asked her, so, but did he get the answers right? And she proceeds to say yes. So my mom, like, at that point, my mom is angry. She was like, okay, I understand that you want the students to kind of explain maybe how they got certain things. But at the end of the day, with math, if his calculations and everything is correct and he got the correct answer, that for 9 out of 10, 90% of the questions, he should not be getting that low of a grade. So then that's when my mom started finally realizing that something wasn't right, and she fought back with that. And I ended up, the solution was that our dean at the time, who was also another math teacher, would start grading my test for me. So my teacher didn't even grade my test. When I would do a test, he would grade it for me. And lo and behold, I went from like a D to a A, or like a B then to an A. So then that's when my mom finally was like, basically my mom and dad realized that there was some cuckoo for cocoa. It was some craziness going on in that class, and they realized that I was right the whole time. So then I'm thinking, okay, good. Even though it's now about Easter or like spring, I'm gonna get my PSP. Maybe it's gonna talk about it was too late for that. So I'm like, ain't this bought up? Enter that. You know what? Enter that. Everybody hates Chris clip.
Well, ain't this about a
But anyway, so long story short, that was the time when I didn't get anything for Christmas because at no fault of my own. I did nothing wrong, and that's just still an injustice to this day that I didn't get anything for Christmas and I did wrong. But anyway, y'all, I hope you enjoyed that short story time. I was so irritated by that story because first of all, I was already irritated with the school. I was irritated because I knew I didn't do anything wrong, and then I was irritated I didn't get my PSP. But you know what? Like I said, Christmas is not about gifts. It's about being with families, being happy, healthy, and together with loved ones. And it's about Jesus. Jesus is the reason for the season. And so it's not about presents, but I still want my PSP. And if my parents, you know what? Even though PSPs, I don't even know if they sell them no more. I still want my PSP. You can find it on Amazon. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that quick story time. I'll be back here tomorrow with another video. We're getting so close to Christmas, day 25. I'm so excited. It's been a great month spending with you guys, and we're going to try to let's end it with the bang. Let's have a great time. And once again, happy holidays, everyone. Hope you all are having fun and staying safe. But until next time, Ty Squad, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and join the squad. Until next time, Ty Squad, peace.